guys, welcome back to another video today. Video might be a little low quality, bear with me. Yeah. But the reason I didn't post Friday is because there's some still school stuff going on. I know I say that a lot, but there just is. Someone needs to make a compilation of that. There was some school stuff going on every time I say that. But seriously, I just gotta get back to this video today. But here's my mock draft. Oh, and by the way, go check out my website. Link in description and link in the description of my channel. Let's get into the video today, guys. Mock draft. This is my second mock draft. The first one, go see it. Click on my channel and you can see it. Okay, with the first overall pick, I think the Cardinals trade with the Raiders. And I think the Raiders take Kyler Murray. My bad. I think John Gruden's just that crazy enough. And there's a lot of buzz around that. And I think John Gruden really likes Kyler Murray. Because of course he does. And he'll be going to Oakland. Just like the A's if he played baseball. Nick Bosa. I think he's taken second overall by San Francisco. There's a lot of rumors pointing towards Quinn Williams, but I do not think they'll take him. Even they could though. I mean, they could take anybody. I think there is a very big possibility they do take Quinn Williams, but I think they'll take Nick Bosa. There was actually something they took. The 49ers took Quinn Williams to IHOP. It was funny, but I do think they'll take Nick Bosa. I think Quinn Williams goes to the Jets. Quinn Williams is a very disruptive player. Very great player. Of course, out of the University of Alabama. I think he'll go third overall to the Jets. Fourth, I think the Cardinals take Josh Allen, the linebacker out of Kentucky. He's been very dominant in the SEC for many years. Although he didn't get invited to the Senior Bowl, I think it was. I still think he'll go fourth overall to the Cardinals because they traded. 5, I think it'll be Montez Sweat out of Mississippi State going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Montez Sweat, a very good DN. I think the Bucs will take him. 6 is Dwayne Haskins, the quarterback out of Ohio State. I think he'll be the first overall quarterback taken, and I think he'll go to the New York Giants. Even though they lost Odell, I think they'll grab their quarterback first. 7 is Noah Fant, the tight end out of Iowa. It'll be a good weapon for the Jags. They've already found their quarterback in Nick Foles. Hopefully he can do good. 8, I think, is Rashawn Gary, the Michigan alum. I think he'll go to the Lions. He really didn't live up to what he was supposed to in college after having a very good high school career. But I think he'll be very good in the NFL, has very good attributes. 9, the Bills take Jonah Williams. People do say he has like small arms and stuff, but I think, but my bad. He does have a very, very, very good technique. He was good in college, can play almost any position. I think the Bills will take him. Number 10, the Broncos. I think they'll take DK Metcalf. Of course, he had a crazy combine, ran like a 4.33, had a crazy vertical. I think the Broncos will take him. At number 11, I think the Bengals will take Devin White, the linebacker out of LSU. This time I having him going a little bit higher than I did. He's very good. I think the Bengals will replace Vontaze Burfict. And Devin White is just a very good player. At number 12, I have Ed Oliver going to the Packers. Y'all guys actually didn't get me for this last time, which I'm surprised. I didn't have Ed Oliver in my first round last time, even though I really should have, because he's a good player. Some people thought he was going to go first overall earlier in the year. Very good player. 13 is Drew Lock. I think he'll go to the Dolphins, even though the Dolphins got Fitzpatrick. I think Fitzpatrick is just like a backup. Drew Lock is a very good player, has a strong arm. Actually, one of my friends, he drew a picture of Drew Lock and put it on Instagram, and Drew Lock saw it, which was really cool. That has nothing to do with him going to the Dolphins, but I think he does. But I think it has a very, 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 very strong possibility that the Dolphins do not take him and take someone else, because I have heard a lot of rumors saying they'll tank for Tua. Hashtag tank for Tua. At number 14, I have Christian Wilkins going to the Atlanta Falcons. He played for Clemson, the national champions. As much as it pains me to say it, he is a national champion and a very good defensive tackle. Stayed around for the 4th year in college, a very dedicated man, and was a big reason Clemson beat Alabama. You know what? Here's the next pick. Number 15 is Jawan Taylor. I think he'll go to the Redskins. The Redskins need some help up front. I think they'll grab a offensive lineman in Jawan Taylor. Number 16 is Jacal Polite, I think is his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. A very good defensive player out of Florida. I think will go to the Panthers. And number 17, I have Greg Little going to the Giants. Another Ole Miss offensive lineman. There seems to be a lot of those, like one every draft class, or every other draft class. Crazy, but I think the Giants will take him. I think they'll pass on a wide receiver, but I think they'll take him. Number 18 is T.J. Hockenson, another tight end out of Iowa, which is funny because the top 2 tight ends in this draft are from Iowa. And I think he'll go to the Vikings, give Kirk Cousins a little bit more weapons. That didn't make sense. But I think if Kirk Cousins does not do good this season, they can drop Kirk Cousins, because they paid him way too much just to be average and get him nowhere. Case Keenum got them more places than this. Kirk Cousins should be able to get them to the promised land. To the Super Bowl. At number 19, I have Jeffrey Simmons, the Mississippi State alum, going to the Titans. If the Titans need more help on the D-line, they'll take Jeffrey Simmons. At number 20, Marquise Brown. This is actually kind of funny. See, the Steelers, I have them taking Marquise Brown, and they just lost one of the best wide receivers in the NFL in Antonio Brown, and this time I think they'll draft his cousin, which is kind of really funny. And Marquise Brown to the Steelers. Need a replacement for AB, of course. At number 21, At number 21, the Seahawks take Brian Burns. They need more defensive players after the Legion of Boom kind of fell out. They're kind of in a rebuilding mode, and I think they'll take Brian Burns. At number 22, I have Paris Campbell going to the Ravens. Actually, I read something today. The Ravens have 3 Heisman Trophy winners on their team. Running back and Mark Ingram, and 2 quarterbacks in RG3 and Lamar Jackson. And I think they'll take a wide receiver in Paris Campbell to give Lamar Jackson some more weapons. Number 23, I actually have a trade for no reason. This 100% is probably not going to happen. But Philly just jumps the spot, trades with the Texans. And I think they take Josh Jacobs, a very good running back, the best running back in this class, can catch, can truck, he's just a very good player. And he is actually my most famous video. He's got 16,000 views right now, which is great. Really good for the support on that video. Number 24 is Greedy Williams, the lockdown corner out of LSU, going to the Oakland Raiders. They need some more help on the defensive side, and I think Greedy Williams will give them that. At number 25, the Texans take Cody Ford, the lineman out of Oklahoma. Of course, Oklahoma had one of the best lines. Of course, make Kyler Murray look better than he actually is. I've talked about that way too much. That was actually my first video showing my face, was talking about that. So I've talked about that to death. So, and then I think at number 26, the Colts take A.J. Brown, another wide receiver from Ole Miss. He's kind of in the shadow, thanks to DK Metcalf having a really, really good combine and just being probably the first wide receiver taking. Although, I think the Colts will take him, give Andrew Luck more to work with. At number 27, I think the Oakland Raiders take no, my bad. I messed up. Matt Corson, linebacker out of Alabama. He can hit really hard. He's one of the best coverage linebackers in the SEC, even in the country. I did highlights on him. Go check that out. Speaking of players I've done highlights on, at number 28, I think the Chargers take Deontay Thompson. They need a safety. And go check those highlights out. Please and thank you. And I think Deontay Thompson can be the next Earl Thomas. Really hard hitter. You want to talk about hard hitters. He is very hard hitter, especially as a safety. And he's got some pretty good ball skills. At number 29, the Chiefs take Taylor Rapp, a safety, to replace Eric Berry, who I've heard he's signing with the Browns. If he does that, the Browns are winning the Super Bowl. I'm not joking. They've got too many good players. Number 30 is Andre Dillard, a O-lineman. I think he'll go to the Packers. Packers need some more help up front. Number 31, Garrett Bradbury, a very good player. I think will go to the Rams. Of course, they lost the Super Bowl. Maybe they just need that one piece to get them back there and finally win it this time. At number 32, Rob Gronkowski retired the other day. He was a legendary player, but he did retire, and I think the Pats found a replacement in Irv Smith from Alabama, which I think will have the best NFL career out of all the tight ends in this draft. I think it was the last pick in the draft. He can block, he can catch, he can do everything you want a tight end to do. And so this was my mock draft 2.0. I did one right after the Senior Bowl. I did one a little bit later after the Combine, later than I should have. And I'll do one about April 20th, about 5 days before the actual draft. And once the draft is over, after that, I'll make a video looking at each draft, 1, 2, and 3, looking what I got right. And then I'll take, all the drafts, and let's say at this draft, I had the number 1 player right. And this draft, the other draft, I had this number 2 player right. Well, I'll just connect them, and sounds complicated, but y'all get it once y'all see the video. But that was my video for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. We're at 145 subscribers. I've been gaining subscribers very fast. Thank you for all the support. Please subscribe down there. I'm trying to hit 1,000 by the end of 2019. Of course, like I said, go check out my website. And I want to give a shout out to my friend Crazy J, Jared. Go subscribe to him. And my friend Koru, which is my friend. Well, he might not want his name revealed, so I'll stop. But go subscribe to him too. He also has a Twitch if you want to see him there. He plays CSGO. But that's been it. Thank you for watching. See y'all next time. Peace.